So I wanted to circle back to this comment because it is something that the Lord desires as well for a lot of his children. Now, we'll all hear him in different ways based off of our unique design, but nonetheless, tangibly, you will be able to hear him intimately and swiftly. The first thing beyond anything is to set the environment. And so what I mean by that is when you go to the story of Jesus praying in the garden before his crucifixion, he was surrounded by the enemy, right? He was under the pressures of the enemy. So he went deeper into relationship. Jesus entered into his Sabbath place. And that's a mystery that I shared on my podcast channel, as well as on my YouTube channel. There's a video where I explain how to enter into his rest. Nonetheless, work with me as I explain this visual. He entered into the garden, right? And in the garden, he was praying before the Father. So he entered into an intimate space to hear God. So in your life, that will look like withdrawing away from people and things. And it doesn't mean you have to completely do it. Go as the Lord leads. But this could mean that during the seventh watch of the day, you decide that this is a time where you're going to enter into your garden space with the Lord, and you're going to put your phone on airplane mode, and you can have music in the background or not. You can spend time in the Word, and just wait upon the Lord until he answers. But just like when Jesus went into the garden and he was praying, that is the same thing that I've been called to help people understand how you can enter into his garden. It is my mission statement within my ministry that the Lord has, because he so desperately wants to get you into that little intimate space with him. And we see this in Songs of Solomon with the Shulamite woman, the bride of the bridegroom, where she found him in his garden, and all the daughters in the land were like, who is this bridegroom that you speak of? Where can we find him? And she said, come on, you know, it's in the garden. Let's go. And that is the Lord desiring you to see that. So the first thing is setting the environment, making sure that you are positioning yourself in an intimate space despite warfare, because some of us are going through it, right? You're in some intense seasons of warfare. Despite whatever that looks like, sitting in that space with the Lord until he answers you. And I hope this gives insight or makes sense. I'm really, really, really passionate about that. And I do provide more insights and revelations with things that I've posted about broken down things to see how you can like even approach God or even warfare, so that you can kind of cease the voice of the enemy and go in deeper with him. But there will be many more things the Lord will lead me to share. I just wanted to say the first step in hearing him like this is to literally set the environment. God bless you.